I'm feeling drowsy today. Your boy's feeling drowsy today. Making sure my audio's good. Yep, I think my audio's good. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Supersonic speed. Yo, Johnny Martinez, what's going on? It's good to see you in the chat. I know you've been here for a little bit. I know you'll be in here. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I just had to get my stream stuff set up. Just gonna clean up my stream area a little bit. That should be good. Oh my god, I feel like so drowsy today. What's going on, y'all? Yo, Lori D44, what's going on? It's good to see you back. It's good to see you back. Mel said, oh hey, Lori is back. Yes, sir. What's going on, Mel? Hope you're doing good. Dang, it's raining right now. Must be, actually, I don't know why I was gonna say for the story, but I don't know if that's it. Gather a log. Did you see my message in Discord? No, I did not. Ask MC. Dang, so it's up to MC? I'm not good enough? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I just hit MC right now. Came back from the doctors. I'm fighting for my life right now. Aw, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hope everything's feeling better with you. Lori saying hi. Ain't no way man said he ain't good enough. You and everyone are always... Nah, I'm just messing. Yeah, I hope everything's uh good with you though, dude. I think if we play with Mel and MC, probably do some dungeons, maybe some, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, but Gear Morso, whatever. Probably do some grinding dungeons and grinding this. And then maybe we'll touch up on her story, but a little birdie told me that I have to get some of my classes master. So I think I need to work on getting like blacksmith and carpenter and tailor master next. I think so. I'm okay, got prescribed some antibiotics and painkillers. Okay. I may not even be down to play. Aw. I hope you win that fight. Prayers going up for you, Melody. Facts. I haven't eaten the entire day. I'm just physically and mentally exhausted. Aw. Well, I hope I can. It's all good, Mel. I'm just messing with you. Hopefully, I can bring you some entertainment. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Yeah, bro. Use today as a rest day. Raining on Fairway Island. Noise. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with the story quest right now. Looks like I'm going the wrong way. Make sure you eat something though, Mel. Try to eat something, dude. You're always yelling at me to eat. Now it's my turn to yell at you. Even if it's like some like crackers or something. Just get something in your body. Especially when you take antibiotics and stuff like that. Usually you want to like take it with some water and a snack or something. Did I go the wrong way? Because this is going to that other area. Nope, it wants me to go this way. Okay. Isn't this where we listen to the music? And our heads start bumping? Yes, it is. Lori says going for a well check on Monday. I gotta tell my doctor I am off. I am off of the mental drugs he had me on. I get that sad thing in the winter months and we live in New England. Get about 10 weeks for summer. Still wearing a dang heavy robe right now. Yeah, what they I forget what they call it. They call it like I know exactly what you're talking about the winter. It's like winter depression or something people call it. Alright, now they want me to go left. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I used to be prescribed on antidepressants when I was in high school and a little bit after high school. And I do think medications really work, especially obviously painkillers and stuff. Like, it's literally what they're intended for. But yeah, for mental health, I feel like it really depends on the person, like person to person, and you gotta go through a lot of different prescriptions and whatnot. But I haven't been medicated in a long time. I low-key just keep myself busy. Damn, that went down easy. I was on anxiety meds. It was from really bad breakup. Aw. Shit gave me headaches. They definitely help. but I just hate taking them. I hear you. Yeah, that's the other thing is like sometimes medications will help people, but it's just people don't like taking them. For me, mine made me super like even like more numb than I usually feel, and I like just like walked around like a zombie. And instead of taking medications, I just started putting a lot of my time into like music and YouTube. And you know, everyone has their bad days and good days, but I'd say now things are pretty good. And if for some reason things ever get too heavy, I'll probably just go back to like therapy and shit like that. But man, shit's too expensive, bro. I'm like, too much. But anxiety meds, that's I I have a friend that has really bad anxiety, and I think they still do take medication for it. And I felt so bad because the first time I was ever with her, it was when we were in high school and she was having a panic attack. And I was like panicking like with her. That's like the worst thing for you to do like in that situation. And I just like look back like it's like we're like laugh about it now. But I just look back on it and I was just like, what do I do? What do I do? And I remember her like being like, stop freaking out. And I was just like, oh fuck. I was like, I'm just making this worse. But now we look back on it and we laugh. She's like, remember when I was she'll be like, remember when I was having an anxiety attack and you were freaking out more than me? Dun dun. But now I know what to do in those situations. Do. Let's get. Oh, I meant to do a big attack. Hope you're doing better, Melody. I hate putting all those chemicals in my body since I stopped them. I've lost 18 pounds. Dang, that's amazing. Or is that good or bad? Good weight loss or bad weight loss? Like, I don't know if everyone is okay with it. Anxiety suck, bro. Yeah, I personally don't suffer from anxiety. I'm more on like the depression spectrum, but I know that shit does suck. Cause growing up with my sister, is really has a lot of anxiety and is really bipolar. And I remember those two things did not mix well. It's good, but I shouldn't lose much more. I see. Mel says, but I don't get anxious as much anymore. Yeah, it must have been like a pretty like hurtful like breakup and experience to take like to take to seek out medication after a breakup. Where do I have to go? Where am I going? I have to go to tropical. We're like so wrapped up in like this like deep convo talk right now. I haven't even like comprehended what I'm doing in fantasy life. I'm kind of just going to point A to point B. But I saw we did something with the log, and we were talking to a bunch of those guys, and they were singing. I know we're collecting all the parts for the cog right now, but I'm assuming I'm just collecting the recipes, and then when it gives me the actual like quest, it's gonna be like, yo, you gotta be master. There's gonna be like a level 6 item to craft. That's kind of what I'm assuming. Am I even going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. I'm just gonna teleport here. I have to avoid the news, then I'm mostly okay. I'll be 60 soon and I get those panics and anxieties. Heartbreak is awful. So sorry, Mel. Yeah, shit that's going on in the news nowadays is crazy. And it's like, there's always some shit happening today or tomorrow. It's always something. And like, as humans, like, I know I'm gonna go into a little bit of like nerd mental health talk, but like, I really believe like, as humans, we were never meant to consume the amount of content, like this amount of content, like the live stream you guys are watching right now, me doing this, the news that we see, TikTok, like YouTube, streaming services, just everything. Like we're like humans, we're not made to consume this much content. So like I feel like when you get to a certain point where you consume so much of that content, especially when most of that content is drama filled, negative, real world events that are just nasty, it it can, I don't want to say it messes up a lot of people, but it's, you know, it's not like, as humans, I feel like we weren't meant to like consume that much information at once. And then here we are on TikTok, like, you know, scrolling, just scroll after scroll, just swipe after swipe. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And like TikTok's obviously the worst example of it, but it's honestly everything. It's not just TikTok. It's like everything. It's like I gotta make sure I'm playing the right music when I'm driving. Gotta make sure I got the playlist set up. Where it's like, back in the day, it was like, I say back in the day like I was alive. But it's like, back in the day, it was just, there wasn't shit. It's just everything was much more simple. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. Always, you never see good news anymore. Let me get this fish real quick. Oh, you never see good news anymore, haven't since like 1990. Screen addictions are real and it messes up a lot of people, you are right. I try to stick to gaming channels on YouTube. You streamers save me from sad. Thank you for that. No, of course, and it means a lot to me that I could just be of entertainment, even if it's for 1 minute of your day, an hour of your day, 5 minutes of your day, 30 seconds of your day. You know, if I can bring a smile to people, or not even bring a smile, a laugh, or just distract you from, you know, all the shit that's going on in the real world. That's honestly the exact reason that I'm streaming right now. Is honestly to distract me from all of the bullshit that's going on, and this is kind of our little bubble to chill, play games, play with some viewers, make some friends, you know, make some memories. That's what that's what it's all about. But yeah, we don't see good news anymore in anything. Like, you know, you watch it, you see a 30-minute, you watch the news for 30 minutes and it'll be like 28 minute, well, like 10 minutes of advertisements, and then like 19 minutes of just, you know, the shit going on, gas prices going up, you know, war, World War III, everything else. And then it'll be like a 30, 45-second little segue that's like, oh, and did you know that, you know, we have these people are doing stuff with dogs, and let's put some dogs and cats on the screen because everyone likes that. Let's do a story about that. And then, okay, now back to the sad stuff. back to the back to the real world events. Back to the politics. That's what the people want to argue about. Do. When I can't sit and watch, I keep the earbud in and do my housework while I clean. That's actually like so Like goated. I appreciate that so much. That's like podcast level. Like just keep an earbud in. Like just stay like tuned in. Which speaking of podcasts, I need a I don't want to I was gonna say I was no. I low-key I'll break the bubble. I low-key really want to be on that podcast with y'all. CJ, Mel, and MC. But I feel like I should let it happen naturally. Deadspawn in the chat. What's going on, Deadspawn? Deadspawn says something is awaiting you on Discord. Let me check it out right now. Yep, you are spot on with that breakdown of the news. Yeah. I used to watch the news a lot with my dad, like, when I was growing up, and I remember that was just a lot of what I remember seeing. And then anytime I go downstairs and I see my dad watching the news, I'll watch it for like 5 minutes, you know, just tap my head in real quick. And I'm just like, damn, bro, this shit is crazy. Let's see what'd you send me, Deadspawn? Oh, MC said, he could be here in a little bit. He's still at work. Okay, awesome. No worries, no rush. Let me know, dog. Alright. Oh, these are sick, Deadspawn. Where'd you get these? Or how'd you get these? Bro, Deadspawn, these are clean. What the fuck? Bro, these are super clean. He sent me like profile pics. I could pull them up on stream, Loki. Did you use this with AI, Deadspawn? Deadspawn, be honest with me. Did you use these with AI? Are these AI generated, Deadspawn? Be honest with me. Are these AI generated? They look a little too good to be true. Josh 22X. How did you get these? And I appreciate you doing it, but why? All yours. Fuck, I gotta pay attention to the story. Bro, I appreciate it hella, Deadspawn. And no. My memories, for one, perhaps interacting with people from a different age like you helped me to regain them. But above all, my most cherished treasure is all of the friends I made along the way. Ah. Oh, begin battle. Boy, do you know who I am? Hey, you can't just heal like that. Let go. We finally got all the materials. Really? That was all the materials? Yo, Edward. My boy Edward, where you at? At base camp? Come on, my guy. Deadspawn, once again, I appreciate you for sending those to me. I'm debating if I want to make one of them, My YouTube or my Discord? Because I've been thinking of changing my Discord profile pic. Da-da-da. 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 Hey, could you do me a favor? Gotta talk to Edward. You'll need 4 parts. Here, take the instructions. Okay, so now I got the recipes that I need. So, food, gear, wooden gear, and cloth. Okay. So I just have to craft the gear parts now. Which looks like we do over here. Looks like we can... Oh, wow. Oh my god, these are only level 3? Oh, dude, I'll be able to craft these easy, bro. I can craft these all right now, bruv. Oh, it's, Lori, I see your comment. I'm gonna read it after this mini game. Which I'll get done in 3 seconds, because I'm just that guy. I picked up the Switch 2 and in handheld mode, it used 20% battery in 7 minutes. I now just leave it on the dock. The fix is so taxing. Too many steps. That percentage in 20 minutes is ridiculous, low-key. Deadspawn said, you don't have to use them if you don't want to, but you always been cool peoples, and figured I'd do it for you so you don't have to. Or so you don't have to have what you want. I cannot fucking read. Until you find something different. Appreciate you, Deadspawn, once again. I'm sorry. I butchered that last sentence. Because I'm speaking gibberish right now. But, Mel, I know you were making me something, like, profile pic related. I might have to hit you in the Discord about that. Lori says the battery life is literally garbage. Dude, I'm kind of bummed out to hear that the Switch 2 battery life isn't all that, because I don't know, do you think you got a bad Switch by chance? Like you think your Switch was like a bad what's the word that I'm thinking of? What word am I thinking of? I can't think. Like, you know, like not a dud, but like maybe like they make 500 Switches and then one of them is kind of a bad one. Unless like everyone's complaining about the battery life. I suck. I haven't been really keeping up with the Switch 2 like reviews and stuff like that. The funny part is not everyone has an issue, so yep, I think I got unlucky. Like, no, is it a hardware issue or something? I need to look it up because it's gonna bother me. Malfunction? What is it called when one console of many is broken? That's not the word I was looking for. What is it called when one game of many is broken? I'm not gonna think of it. Mel's probably gonna be better than mine. And sounds like VR batteries, they go and use battery a lot. Yeah, well, Mel was saying that she wanted to like hand draw, or I don't know if she said hand draw or digital. I'm pretty sure she said Han. And like I don't want to make it sound like competition, but like if she drew something, like I'd like since it's like hand drawn, like I'd kind of want to make like that my profile pic. But if for some reason, and no, um, I mean it's no disrespect to Mel, but if it wasn't to that like level, then I'd probably ask her if I could have that shit mailed and put that shit up on my wall or something. Put it up in like the background. Something like that. But I need to hit I haven't had a chance to talk to Mel about that yet. Let's go to the guild. Um Lori says they put out a fix, but there are so many steps, holding buttons and timing things right. I don't have the patience. The dock works. Yeah, personally, I've always been a dock. Like I use my Switch on its dock, and then I'd only take my Switch to work. But the handheld mode is the other half of the console, so like I feel like you have to have that. And then Mel says, "What's going to be better than spawns?" Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know if you saw Mel. Dead Spawn sent me these and like potential profile pics. And and I was saying that you were in talks of drawing me a profile pic. So I was saying I think it would be cool to have something hand drawn. And I was saying if I didn't make yours thing my profile pic, then I would low key I was gonna ask you if I could have that shit potentially mailed to me. Like I could send you money and shit for the cost of shipping and all that. But I know we live on the same side of the world, so I don't think it would be too crazy of an ask. Laurie says I have the Quest and the Quest 2. Oh, you got both of them? I bought a Bobo head strap with battery packs. I have 6 of the batteries. It never dies. Dead Spawn in here loves VR. So if you want to see any VR content, Dead Spawn in the chat. I know he's looking to stream some VR content. And Dead Spawn says, nah, brother. You see, that's a lot better because it's hand drawn. Mine's only Photoshop. I used to draw a lot, but stuff like Photoshop is just different and better in different ways. Has its ups and downs. Yes, sir, you're right. But the images that you sent me look sick though. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like if I don't make this my YouTube, like I would probably make one of these my like Discord or something. Cause my Discord picture is literally just me at the beach covering my face. From like I don't even know how many that picture is so old to me. And that picture is from like 2018. It's from like 7 years ago. Alright, we got one more piece to make. We got the cloth gear part right here. So let's go ahead and get this crafted. Dun 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 dun. Man, that shit was too. I thought I had to be master for all this shit. Unless there's like more cog parts that I have to make. Mr. Edward. Mel says, "Oh, since Spawn did use some profile pics, I don't think I should. Those are dope." Aw. I Loki, I still wanted you to draw me one, Mel, but Loki, I don't want to like give you homework that like you don't need to do. So if you don't want to, you don't have to do it anymore. But I Loki was still looking forward to that. But like I said, I don't want to like make you do something you don't want to do. I didn't even know she was making you one till now. I know. And Lori says, sweet. I'll watch Dead Spawn. I play Moss and The Walking Dead, so huge variety here. One end of the spectrum to the other. Yeah, yeah. I know Dead Spawn was playing some horror VR games. And then Dead Spawn asks how long you've been working on it, and then Mel says she hasn't started. Which, yeah, like I said, like I don't. That's not a priority right now, you know. It's not a priority, so don't worry about it. But I just want you to know, Mel, that I don't know, it really made me happy to hear when you even like mentioned offering that. It was like that's just shows like how cool of a person you are. Okay, so now they want me to make level 4 stuff. Okay, or wasn't it level 4 already before? I don't remember. Let's see. Alright, let's get this mini game done. Dead Spawn saying, nah, Mal, you should definitely do it. Mine's 20 minutes of work. Yours probably takes weeks, which is pure art. But, like, I agree. Like, I want Mel to do it, but for that exact reason, like you saying, it takes weeks. It could take days, weeks, you know, all that time. That's why I don't want to put that on Mel's shoulders, especially if she's got stuff going on, you know, with her like own health, mental, physical health. I want to make sure she's taking care of herself before. So yeah, Mel, it would be super cool, but make sure you just look after yourself first, homie. Mine's draw fade copy. Mine's draw fade copy paste. This dude. But don't cut yourself short either, Dead Spawn, because your stuff, like, yeah, might not be as artistically, creatively, you know, you're not there with the pen and paper or coloring, but it still takes some type of knowledge and skill. And I know there's a lot of people that do like I know you didn't do this, but there's a lot of people that do 3D art or like instead of painting, you know, with the paintbrush and a canvas, they basically do like that digitally where they kind of like you see a lot of 3D artists, animation artists. It's definitely a huge skill talent like an animation artist wise. There we go. We got your gear, buddy. We got your gear. Self-care is super important. No, definitely. No, self-care is number one. Self-care is like making sure that you are good at the end of the day is what I find most important. Because if you yourself aren't good, then, you know, the way that you carry yourself just could lead into the next day, to the next day, to the next day. And yeah, complete the interfere gear. Dun, 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 dun. Kind of getting all this crafting done pretty well. That should be done, right? Yep, that's done. Me showing it to them, they're like, huh? Oh yeah. There's a little cutscene going on. I should take a screenshot of one of these. One of these moments. It's finally complete. Here it is. The interfere gear. Yo, what am I wearing? We shouldn't keep Rem and the others waiting. Let's show them that gear. Deadspawn says, and yeah, no, if she's a fire, artistic person, she'll sit there a while, think of random things. Make it its own unique pig. Lori says, I stink at crafting, part of this game. I love the game, though. Yeah, you just make sure you're leveling up that skill tree for the like, anything that's, like, helps out the mini games, like, tap faster, spin faster, the mini game progression. Those really help out a lot. And then Deadspawn said, sometimes I've seen people make someone else a picture for a year plus. And then Mel says, please don't forget I am an amateur. Lol. Hey, we all start from somewhere though, right? We all gotta start from somewhere. I used to tell people I wasn't a rapper, and now, like, locally, everyone thinks I'm a rapper, even though I put all my hours into streaming. They're like, yo, you're that one dude that made that one track back in high school that everyone was talking about. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not, I never claimed to be one, though. I'm just a nerd who's good with words. Deadspawn says, how long have you been drawing? He's like, I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, and Mel, like, if it's like, hey, achievement unlocked, and Mel, like I was saying before, like, just because it's hand drawn, I don't know if this is like too much to ask, but I would low-key like be willing to pay you for it as well, even if it wasn't like professional, like standard. Like I'd be willing to pay you for it, and I'd like Loki would want to put it up like on my wall or something. Unless you're like one of those people that you're like, it's my art, like I keep my art, like type shit, then like I'm not gonna fight you on that. I'd be like, okay, like Loki, like that's cool. But I wouldn't mind like paying for it and having it like mailed out or something like that. If that's like remotely possible. Woof woof. Because I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's just really cool. Cool shit, cool story, bro. I gotta return to the present, bro. Gotta go back to base camp one night at band camp. What's that there in the sky? Things are starting to get crazy. Let's hurry up and see Edward. Ooh, wait. I love this color palette though. Wait. Why can't it always look like this? Wait. Oh, wait, with the purple water? Nah. Bro, make my island always look like this, bro. Nah. Look at that. Dudes, I mess with this color right now. Dude. Oh my god, I love this. I don't even want to progress the story. I might just have to do some side quests because I don't want to. It looks like that the water from like those couple of Mario levels from New Super Mario Bros. Mel says, I was pretty decent from elementary to middle school. High school, I drowned in depression. I can relate to that as well. And lost inspiration, motivation, so I stopped drawing for a few years. I just got a mini iPad. Okay, bought Procreate not that long ago. Okay. Okay, Mel. Okay, I see you. Not and I can relate to that time period as well of kind of going through something, and you know, the fact that you're still here and your 2 feet are still kicking and you're still inhaling and exhaling is a beautiful thing. Mm-mm-mm. Do you remember what Rem said about the worm heart? I can't pronounce that. You think it's connected to the dark dragon? She said if it could be our key to winning this, maybe weaken the dragon or something. If something's nagging at you, you should never ignore it. Oh my god, when I play Banjo-Kazooie, in that case, you're ready to take down... No, I'm not ready to take down the Kaga Time. Is this the final mission? Are we about to beat the game right now, ladies and gentlemen? Is this the final... Is this the final countdown, bros? If so, I want to make sure I buy some healing and shit. Yeah, I just been dabbling in emotes or sketches and whatnot. Still getting the hang on how to use Procreate as well. Alright, alright. Is that like Photoshop? I think Procreate is similar to Photoshop, but it's more like creating like art. But I could be completely off. I think it's more for like it's the thing that you see can't think of the name. Like you see like I don't want to say animators, but I've seen people like sketch drawings like when they're doing like sketches and stuff like that. I could be wrong though. Procreate is similar more to Clip Studio, but less mechanics. Okay, okay. Maybe we just say fuck it, we ball, and we... Ooh, wait. Okay, you don't got a better stuff for you. Don't got a better sword for you. 681. So, do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think we might beat the game right now, which means after that, we're just gonna have side quests, which we've done. Look at all these side quests that we've done. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure there's at least another 50 more side quests to do, but your boy has been busy with the side quests. Every time I log in, I make sure like any side quests I can do, I do. Which we have a couple of them that we're slacking on, but we'll get to those. But yeah, let's low-key buy a couple more health items, and then we're gonna go fight the Kaga Time. See what's up with that. May I see some art on Discord? I always delete my drawings so I don't have anything. Aww. Well, I mean like anything of art, it can be from older and on paper or whatnot. Mm -mm. Yeah, Mel, if you're comfortable enough sharing your art, let us know. But if you want to keep it, you don't want to, what am I thinking, because I say it sometimes. If you don't want to open up that curtain yet, show everyone what's behind that curtain yet, I totally get that, because that's how I am with my music. I don't like showing people what's on the other side of the curtain until I'm ready to present the final product. Alright, let's buy some... I think I need to talk to homie up here to buy more health items. More health items. I did do something a few weeks ago, but it's a tiny drawing of a meme. Bruh, send it, send it, send it. Let's do the one where we heal our teammates. Do 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 do. get a bunch of these SP potions. Energies never hurt. High energies never hurt. I gotta put the apple pies in my inventory. What gives me a lot of health? 350 health? Yeah. Damn, 17,000? I sent you a picture of it on Discord for shits and giggles. Hey, alright, I'll check it out right now. I can pull up on stream, right? I'm sure you don't mind. Gotta ask, you didn't look up a picture or nothing, did you? Well, if it's of a meme, I'm sure it's based off of something. I remember the best thing I could ever draw was like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid stick figures. I thought I was such a good artist when I like one for one like created like those guys. I was like, I'm so good. I should do this with other book covers. So then I tried and I was like, all right, maybe art isn't my thing. When I was in like elementary school. What am I looking for? See, I just loaded my dishwasher while listening. Hey, there you go. There you go. I'm gonna make sure I have my skills up. I have 31 skills in here. Okay. 31 skills. So I could increase my HP. I could... Low-key probably going this way would be good, because I can get the Dragon Claw too. I think that over the attack would be it, low-key. Or should I save up to get the Dosh drop rate? I did look up a picture, but no tracing. I'll try to get back into drawing mode. Wow, your skills are solid. Damn, I'm nowhere near that. I know, I've been grinding a lot with the homies. Let's check out. Bro, it's funny. I'm gonna wait till I get 50 points so I can do that. But Mel, that's really funny. That's what I mean, like you didn't pause a video and like draw it from the frame. Just talk bad about your own art because it's your art. I know that because my wife does the same thing, my opinion. Hero. I mean, ooh, I gotta get to 20. I gotta get to 20. Okay. I gotta get to 50. I didn't know what to draw. No videos. I didn't know what to draw and just said screw it, Sonic it is. Sure, I feel like Tails would be angry about that. He would say, "Why did you draw Sonic and not Tails?" If you showed that to him. He'd probably say it's bad just for the sole reason that it's not Tails. XD. That's fire though. No, it is fire. I love it. Looks goofy, but in a good goofy goober way, you know. I saw someone wearing a Shadow shirt today at the doctor's. Bro, it's funny. You're like, what if that's, you're all scratching your head. What if that's Tails? That fool keeps dropping the lore on me. He was all telling me like his name and shit like that. And then he gave me a face reveal the other week. I'm like, damn, bro, you gotta start streaming and shit so you can see like other people's reactions. He's like, nah, I don't care. He's like, I'll let you. He's like, I'll let you guys do the streaming. He's like, I'll just be the He didn't say background character. I forgot what he said. He said like, I'll be like the. What did he say? He didn't say entertainment. He was like, I forgot what he said, but he basically was like, I'll just be like the guest. I keep trying to push him to like make YouTube shorts or stream or something. And I think he is getting there. He told me he was messing around in some software earlier. He was trying to record a video of him playing some Five Nights at Freddy's fan-made game called like Joy of Creation. So I think that's pretty cool. Um, Deadspawn said LMAO, XD, bruh. I assume Tails is tall as heck. Deadspawn said kinda jealous because I have to draw with the mouse. Mouse says, hey, trust you. I used to draw with the mouse on MS Paint. Used to do Pokemon art. Tails got to post that lethal scene. That's what I'm saying. I was telling Tails, I was like, cause Tails is like, I'll just send it to you. I'll just send it to you. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, Tails, but like even if it's a good clip, not all the times will I want to post it because it's not like if I'm doing a funny moments compilation, I'll post it. But I always tell him like sometimes like it's better from your perspective for you to post it, because like kind of just makes sense. Unless it's like something very specific that I'm like, I need your POV for this because maybe I was the mimic and I want to see your POV. But I was telling him he should do it. He wants to get paid for it, I think, but you need a certain amount of fluent subs and other things. Still hilarious. 500 subs and 3K watch hours. Yeah, that's it. 500 subs, 3K watch hours. They have a 5 FN Freddy thing in VR. I won't play that one. I'm not trying to induce a heart attack. Hey, you should bug Deadspawn to play it. But yeah, for the sub goal thing, I'm already at 3K watch time hours, boys. Like some of the streams that I have, sorry, I'm just talking a lot. I'm not even playing. But some of the streams that I have been doing like 200 hours of watch time in one stream. It's been like actually like the channel has been really channeling the past couple months. I'm not gonna lie. The past like 2 months, 2025 in general has just been really seeing numbers that it's never seen before, which has been awesome. And at this point, I have the 3K watch time hours, and now it's just about grinding subs. But I think you guys know me at this point. I'm not gonna, even if I have, 5 people watching me, 30 people watching me, 100 people watching me, I'm always gonna act the same because I'm just, I'm gonna be myself. I don't like to play a character. But the other thing I don't like doing is like begging for subs. Like the other couple of streams, I know when I had 30 people in here, I should have been like, man, everyone subscribe, everyone hit that like button, everyone do that. But I'm like I want people to subscribe if they actually want to subscribe and if they fuck with the content. I don't want to just have a bunch of subscribers just for the sake of having subscribers and they don't tune into my streams or they don't watch my videos and like that. So like I know I'm doing it the wrong way, but I think I'm also doing it the right way. It might take longer to grow the channel, but I feel like the subscribers that I have will be like my like real like subscribers, type shit. Mm-mm. They used to do it at like 150 subs and like 1.5k viewers. Yeah, they might have increased it just because of the competition now. You know, you have so many channels that are coming out that um, you know, if they kept those same standards, you probably be watching you'd be watching ads on videos that have like 50 views and stuff like that. Like you'd be getting ads on my channel already if it was like how it used to be back in the day. But in my opinion, I mean, I guess it depends on your angle. Some people might struggle with the watch time, other people might struggle with the subscribers. My case is I have to hit 500 subscribers. But like I said, I'm not really like pressed. I'm not doing this YouTube stuff for money. I'm not really trying to make it a job. You know, I already have a job that I work, you know, 4 or 5 days a week. So any hours on YouTube or any quote unquote money that I will make from this or can make from this is just gonna be bonus of what my normal job is already paying me. Like the only way I do YouTube full time is if I had like 100k subscribers and if I was making like double the money that I was making from my job. But like I don't think that's really reasonable right now. But if I become like Kai Cenat level, Markiplier level, then like hell yeah. I'd kiss my job goodbye. But I feel like a job is a good structure for me because I worry that if I quote unquote ever did get popular and I quit my job and started streaming only, I think I'd get burned out from it. Because my job is like a good balance of like, you know, it keeps me on it keeps like the structure of my week going. You know, even though I have a bad sleep schedule, I have to go to sleep, I have to go to work, I come home, and then I stream. And it kind of builds this like structure where if I didn't work, I'd probably just be streaming a lot and probably like not taking care of myself. But hey, you never know. Whatever happens, happens in this timeline. And enough with all the mental health, serious, deep talk. We're in the final boss battle, I'm pretty sure. So let's lock the fuck in! Strike a bomb, incident flying towards your hit enemy. How do I launch it? Bro, that's a crazy attack range. Spoilers, Lori. I mean, you probably been knowing, to be honest. Hey, he did damage to me when he fell. It's mean. You gonna heal yourself? That's all you do in your heated phase? Alright, cutscene, cutscene. Oh, this is like the intro when they were both going at it. Bro, y'all better help him. He's the one that's been flying you guys everywhere. You're just gonna let him get shot like that? Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way! Oh, and everyone be quiet real quick. Yeah, pray for me, pray for me. I'm gonna need all the... Ooh. Because remember, she used to be a dragon in her past lifetime. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just watching this play out. This is cool. If the Dark Dragon is out of its reach, Skeleton's Breath will do the trick. Work together to beat the foe. Oh shit. Glenn! He's still in his heated phase. Come at me. Come on. Stop downing my friends, man. Ow. Get over here. Stop hiding. Stop. Boom. Oh shit. I knocked him. I knocked him. Get him, boys. Get him, boys. Get him, boys. Oh shit. I need to put my healing thing. I need to put this in here. There you go. Ooh. Oh shit. Alright. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's 4th of July. Oh, he's going down. Come on, bro. Do your little attack. Do your little attacks. I ain't scared. Do your little attacks. I'm about to stun you. And you ain't gonna know what hit ya. Get stunned. Everyone get him. Everyone get him. Come on, come on. Get him, get him, get him. He's almost there. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Yes, that's it. Let's go. That's it. Laurie says it's cool if you ask them though. Once you are subbed, it comes through the feed and we will see and click it. No, true that. When I sit down to open YouTube and if you're live, you show up a lot of times. I'll click live and see who's on. Seems like it would be a lot of pressure to constantly quote unquote have to stream or make videos to post up when you aren't live. True, true, true. Dark Dragon is big. I'm cool with spoilers. It's what I'm here for. That's, I can't pronounce his name. I'm gonna call him X. My name is X. Dabba dabba do time. Then I'm going for wait, dabba dabba do time. Then I'm going to work for the company. Hey, that's what's up. I'll be on Lethal Company later tonight, Spawn. The girl who steals time. How long will she torment me? Oh shit. No longer for destiny, and the world itself beckons for the time it has since lost. The resetting of worlds and unstoppable inevitability. Rejoice, from your death shall give way to a world of utter perfection. Phase 2? Phase 2? Alright. I was gonna judge this game heavily if there was another boss fight or not. Since there is another boss fight, it gets points. It gets points. Wait, are there gonna be 5 bosses? Am I gonna have to fight like all? Nah, I don't think so. That'd be cool though. I don't know, but I'm fucking this fool up is all I know. Bro, this fool going down easier than the dragon. Come on now, do you know who I am? Oh shit. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, that was a cool move. That was probably my favorite move that any enemies had, was that laser. That was some like Elden Ring shit right there. That actually like scared. That was the only move in this game that put me on my toes. I ain't gonna lie. Was that move right there? You should switch sword. Maybe that's why you're messing him up. Thanks, Mel, for the sword. Making a little heart with my hands right now. Put that shit in. Call me Marty McFly, bitch. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. And like this part, wish you got more with the antagonist. There's always DLC. Alright, shh, everyone be quiet. Mel, shh. DLC is on his way. XD, no shush. Are you all alone too? It's alright, little one. From now on, I'll make sure you're never alone. Aww. Wait. No. No. I don't like this ending either. No. No. No way, bro. No. Nah, no, they don't just they just end it like that, bro. Is there is I'm thinking of Marvel. Is there an after credit scene? Is there an after credit scene? Fantasy life, I the girl who steals time. Ending. Oh, apparently there's something that weakens the endgame boss. There's a change in the story. Whether or not you destroy a certain object in Gamorsa, I'm aware it can weaken the end boss, but I'm almost inclined to leave the object intact as it keeps the battle challenging. Level 50. Oh, it doesn't affect anything at all. Never mind. Liar. Nah, bro, I'm gonna be honest. That ending kind of went over my head. So what happened? Rem, like, sacrificed herself, and we didn't really get anything with the antagonist. I'm sure I'll have Mel explain it to me. Like, by are you out, Mel? Nah, XD. Lol, I know it. I hated it. He's fiending for more. Oh, I know what it is. The ending was a bit ass. I know what the fuck. The Rem that was projected from the past, she literally does there. Her mission is over. Because her mission that she said when she was a dragon was to protect the Cog of all times. So since her mission is over, she just disappears. But I believe Rem is still here in the other world. Sale. Damn, hold on. What are the sales of this game? Steals time. Sales. 800,000 units. But that other thing just said 1,000,000. Sold over 5 days ago. Sold over 1,000,000 units. Damn. Projected rem is after the destruction of her. Keep watching the credit. Yeah, I'm still watching the credits. One million units. Lori says, okay, Josh, I'm gonna need you to beat the bosses for me on my save file. My kids are 33 and up. They aren't around to help. That's funny. Keep watching the credits. Yep. As soon as possible. That ain't good enough, Chief. That ain't good enough, Chief. I need it now. I need it now. I need it.
I need it!
Me with fantasy life. Alright, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. What, they think they're Marvel? Post-credit scene?
人生はぐるぐるぐるぐる巡り巡ってつながっていく何気ないことが
I thought Edward was gonna die.
時には世界まで
Maybe they saved that for DLC.
例えばほら私があなたに出会えたのは旅の少女に出会ったから旅の少女に出会えたのはちょっぴりの冒険心からねこれからも私はたくさんの冒険をしてたくさんのライフに巡り合う
The corn, bruh.
ぐるぐるぐるぐる運命の歯車を回しながら思い出した私旅の少女とそっくりに生まれ変わったんだっけあの子は確かこんな姿をしてたかな
Maybe the DLC will have us playing. No. Saving the world may have a significant impact. I think so too. Rem got reincarnated, but do you remember who? I thought you just got reincarnated into a dragon. Want me to tell you? Explain. Yeah, you should tell me. Ending discussion. I don't get it. Me neither. So there's like a cog. This is exact. So there's like a cog that resets time or destroys Rivera every 1,000 years to maintain itself. Where did this cog come from? And what does it do other than restore itself? I don't want to spoil the first game for you, but let me say this isn't the first and probably won't be the last nonsense. Oh, they think that the cog is gonna be answered in DLC. So people are telling me. Bremer is reincarnated as Auntie. What? Wait, so is that why? Is that what the flashbacks were? Oh, wait. I feel like I have the wrong person pulled up. Auntie M literally shows you a portrait of herself young, but it was destroyed. I think she even mentioned she looked like young Rem when she was younger. Damn, that shit went right over my head. But that makes sense, cause I feel like looking back on it, it makes sense. Just because of how much dialogue she'd have. And the flashbacks of when she was young. If I'm thinking of the right person. If it's this person right here, which for some reason I can't pull an image of them. No image wants to come up. Well, okay, that's not. That's crazy. Lol. Yes, Melody. Interesting. Interesting. So now it's basically just about getting more strangelings.
あのえ
Oh,
うーん
golden. Wait, how do I get the golden
ありが
ones?
とうございます。
Only a few of them. Man, they still got me collecting flowers. Where are the golden ones? I don't see there ain't no golden flowers here. She lied. She's a tedious strangeling. Ew. I want to make the water purple again, man. I liked when the water was purple. I miss
一つに
that.
頼み
Girl, if one of these dudes want me to give them another golden shield, bro. Did MC not reply? He did. I haven't checked in a while though. I texted him at 1:51. Hey Brody, let me know if you're down to hop on some fantasy life with me and Mel. He said, 1 minute later, 1:51, same minute. Can hear in a little bit. I'm still at work at the moment. And then I just responded, okay, no worries. Let me know, dog. So he said he should be in a little bit, but he's still at work. But that was like an hour ago. I'm sure he'll pop up in the chat. Sure he'll pop up in the chat whenever he's home. Might sleep soon. Alright, Mel, yeah, catch up on some rest, bro. Catch up on some rest, dude. Yeah, we destroyed the... Haven't slept since yesterday. Oh my god, Mel. Mel, honestly, you're the only person I've ever met that gives me... That's like, when I have conversation with you, like, you give me a run for my money for having the worst sleep schedule. Or just be sleeping whenever. Because, like, out of all my friends and everyone I know, I'm the worst of it. And you're the only person that matches my energy in that way. Which isn't a good thing. Not a flex and not a good thing. But, yeah. Hey now. I'm just being honest with you, Mel. You're the only person I know that has a horrible sleep schedule like me. Like. Don't worry, we're in this together, Mel. Don't worry. She said, hey now. Oh, right. I got up at 4 a.m. today. I used to always go to bed when the sun came up and sleep in the daytime. I escaped from reality. Now I get up with the sun. You can do dungeons with shadow monsters and recipe stones. Oh. Don't know what that means, but I'm psyched. Because I do like grinding dungeons. But I'll let you get this dark recipe once you've gathered the necessary materials. You should give it a go. Stranger's Coffin. Alright, so this is like endgame stuff. I see. Legendary items. Okay, yep, like endgame stuff. No, I'm good off that. Loki need to collect more saplings. And I need to get this place to level 10. Perform a remake 2 times. I was gonna remake anything. I'm gonna remake this stick. And we have 5 of these, so why not? Let's remake my stick! So I can get the challenge done. Yay! Damn, we gotta get to level 10, bruv. Reach the highest review score for your art gallery. Before improv crafting. What's improv crafting? I don't know what improv crafting is. Perform a remake 3 times. Man, I ain't gonna lie, all these challenges are kind of bullshit. Oh, I do have something in here. Oops. I mean, I put 2 pieces of art in. Taxing, lol. It's like, restore a total of 50 strangelings, acquire a total of 49. Basically the same challenge. Reach the max infinity with total of 10 islanders. That one I can do on my own. Back in time 1,000 years. Jesus. Earn 10,000 dosh from your art gallery. No one even goes in there. Improv craft. A bunch of ughs. A bunch of I don't knows. A bunch of come on, mans. You get more saplings. Need more saplings. Maybe I'll just grind Garamorzo for the time being. Get my stats up in some of these areas. You know the drill, you know the drill. Killing the mimics are good for the saplings. Thank you. I gotta get these purples. Oops, I ain't even getting them. Come on now, come on now. No, not a mimic. That's a mimic. Damn, how far are you gonna run, my boy? How far are you gonna run, my boy? I'm not gonna lie. I started this stream a little drowsy. I'm kind of debating. I just play Fantasy Life. I told the boys I'd hop on Lethal later, but I don't know. I got a lot of sleep, so I don't know why I'm feeling drowsy right now. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just gonna grind some of these challenges. I need to grind this area so I can start working on that mount that Mel got. I mean, you have to have this area like level 5 or some crap like that. Ooh, a corny sticker. Come here, Mr. Mimic. Damn, in one hit is crazy. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Damn, I can't believe we beat the story today, guys. Oh yeah. Lori says, I'm gonna go grab my shower. I think I'm gonna go lay down after. Been up since 4 a.m. I'm wiped. Thank you for gaming, Josh. Good night, y'all. Feel better, Melody. Hey, appreciate you, Lori. Appreciate you for tapping in while you could. And I'm happy that, you know, I could bring a little bit of joy to your day. But yeah, make sure you get some rest. I hope you feel good. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Appreciate you once again for tapping into the stream. Appreciate you, Lori. Lori D44. Definitely be on the lookout whenever that DLC comes out. You know, I'll be streaming a lot more hours of this game. enemies. Like that's one of the cogs. Interesting. I'll keep checking for you. Thanks again. No, thank you. Thank you. Damn, why is there a legendary tree out there? Let's do it, cause why not? Damn, I might need to put some shorts on, bros. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Legendary God Tree. Boom. All right. Gonna have to charge my headset here in a moment. Do 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 do. Ooh, level 72, nice. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you didn't break? You didn't break, my friend. Boom. There we go. I wonder what the other achievements are in this game. I wouldn't mind going for all the achievements in this game. Low key. Probably just working on mastering some of my classes, huh? Boom. Dun 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 dun. Sakakappa. At least we get a lot of acorns out of this. Dun 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 dun. Damn, another farming one just appeared that quickly. I was about to say, like, thanks for the help, guys. Could just go straight then straight. Do these other challenges I see. And we can maybe take a stop by the merchant, see like what homie's cooking up with. Then maybe just look at some side quests we have to do or something. Looks like we got a mining. We'll go ahead and teleport. And before we do that, I'm low-key gonna take these sweats off, cause oh my god. It just is like so warm in my room right now. Oh my god, that feels so much cooler. So much cooler. I like wasn't sweating, but I was like on the verge of. Alright, I got chat there. Perfect. There we go. Wonder what areas we don't have shrines in. 101. 101. 2 of 2. 1 of question mark. So there's another one in this area somewhere. Huh. Alright, so the one shrine's down there. So I would think... What's going on here? There's gotta be one more here. Somewhere. Alright, this is kind of... I think it's gonna be by the rocks, to be honest. Where is that swirling piece of poop? Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, he's out of bounds. I was like, why ain't my homie dying? Oh, this is easy, bruv. Come on now.
私の分も頑張ってくださいよ。私の分も頑張ってくださいよ。私の分も頑張ってくださいよ。うまくやれ。
It's level 1 of 3.
私の分も頑張ってくださいよ。
That's too easy.
私の分も頑張ってくださいよ。うまくやれ。私の分も頑張ってくださいよ。ワクワクするわね。
Oh yeah. Isaac the Ankler. Alright, Isaac. Oh shit. That's a crazy sentence. That's a crazy sentence. Alright. 2 of 2. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. 0 of question mark. 0 of question mark. 1 of question mark. Alright. So we're just looking for the Strangeling tower things. Poop towers.
行くわよ。ワクワクするわね。
Here we are.
行くわよ。
My bad, my bad. Oh, we got a memorization one. Easy enough. Oh, it was only 2. Alright, alright. One of question mark. Well, the other one's gotta be like on the other side of the map, cause no way they're that close. Alright, so we're looking for one more shrine,
下がっている。
which is right straight ahead. That's too easy. That's too easy. Uh-huh.
険に行きたいな。
時間の無駄だ。
Alright, alright. Apologize for the little lag here and there. I was just trying to debate what I should do for this island. Damn it. I low-key hate to end things off so abruptly, but I think I might end stream here and catch a few Z's, because I feel really drowsy and I can kind of feel myself falling asleep, so I think I'm just gonna take a quick nap, but then I think we'll be back with a stream later today. So apologize guys for this stream not being super long. Just feeling a little drowsy, to be honest, and a little tired. But yeah, we're gonna pop in with another stream late tonight. Maybe run some lethal with the boys, or maybe some fantasy with Melody if she's filling up for it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end things off there. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.